Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is really exciting because it has been requested so much recently and it's a what's on my iPhone video and I'm so excited to finally be doing it today. Before we get into this video, I just wanted to say one quick thing. If you guys have not seen my last video that I just uploaded, I'll put the thumbnail of it right here, but it is my 18th birthday haul and at the end of that video I have a huge giveaway going on right now. I'm giving away something on my YouTube, something on my Twitter, and something on my Instagram, so make sure to go check that video out. I'll have a link to it right here as well as in the description box down below, and you can win some amazing prizes possibly, and you can enter all three of the giveaways and they are international, so make sure to go check out that video if you have not seen it yet. Okay, so with that being said, let's jump right into what's on my iPhone. So this is my iPhone. I have the gold iPhone 5S. I don't have the 6 yet. I'm thinking that I'm going to treat myself to the iPhone 6 at the end of this month. Who knows? Let me know if you went from the 5S to the 6 and if there's like a big difference. I feel like there's a big difference with the camera quality, which is something I really want, like a better camera quality, so I might upgrade, but I don't know yet. I'll see what you guys have to say in the comments. I know I'm gonna get questions on it. My case is by the brand Mophie, and it is pretty bulky. As you can see, it adds like an extra like centimeter at the bottom of my phone. I found this at Target and it's gold. It's very nice. It's a little bit worn in, but that's okay. It still works perfectly. What it does is it charges my phone another extra 100%, which is amazing because I use up so much battery for some reason while I'm in school or while I'm traveling. So it's great because all you do is just flick the switch down here and it charges it up again completely 100%. So I love having this on my phone. I think it was like $100, which is kind of pricey, but it's definitely worth it for the quality of this and how much it saves my life when my phone is about to die. Okay, so now getting on to what's on my iPhone. I'm gonna put my screen on the side right over here so that way you guys can see like exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, let's get into it. When you first click the home button on my phone, you can see my screensaver, and this is from the website Design Love Fest. It's like a blog that someone runs, and she has really cool pictures to put on like the background of your computer or the background on your phone, so I highly recommend checking out her website. I'll have it linked down below. After I go through with my password, you'll see that I only have one page of apps. I don't know why, I'm weird like this, and I like to have everything on just one page rather than like 10 pages. It's weird, I know. I didn't really plan out how I'm gonna say all of these apps, but oh well, I'm just gonna wing it. In the top left, I have my camera, which I use all the time, and then I have my calendar, my photos, the weather, clock, maps, and videos. I'm not gonna go through the next folder because, as you can tell by the emoji, it's a bunch of just boring things in that folder. There's really nothing in there that excites me or that I think would excite you guys, so we're skipping it. And in the next row, I have the App Store, iBooks, settings, and then the last one is Spotify, which if you guys don't have Spotify, you should totally try it out. I pay $10 a month for it, and I can have unlimited songs. So if you spend more than $10 on iTunes a month, I recommend trying this out. It makes things a lot easier and a lot cheaper than having to buy like a bunch of albums on iTunes for a lot more money. You can just have this. My account name, I believe, is just Miss Molly-Ann 14. I will try and have a link to it down below if I can figure out how to do that. But you guys should all go follow me on Spotify because I use this like every single hour of every single day. The next folder that I have has some pretty random things in it, but they're kind of like businessy kind of things, if you could say that. So I have Gmail, which I love using. I have the YouTube app, obviously. And then I have the Creator Studio app, which if you make YouTube videos and you don't have this, you really need to get it because it tells you a lot of great things about your analytics and like how many views your videos get in the first 48 hours, which when you first upload a video, if you don't have this app, you can't tell like how many views you actually have on a video because YouTube slowly loads them all up. So with this app, you can tell like exactly how many you're getting like every single hour after you upload, and it's really helpful because you can respond to comments on it. I just love it. And I have my PayPal app, that's self-explanatory. I have Social Blade, which is kind of like, it makes predictions of where my channel is like going, if that makes sense. It gives you just kind of like projections of where they think your channel will be in like 6 months from now. It's just interesting to look at. And I have Cam Scanner, which this is a lifesaver for me because I don't have a scanner on my printer. So all I have to do with this is like after I sign a contract or something random like that, I can just take a picture of it and it'll make it look very clear like it was scanned, even though I just took a picture. I have the regular mail thing that comes with a phone. I have Uber, which if you don't know what Uber is, it's basically a private taxi service. I'm sure you guys have heard about it by now. I have Postmates, which I don't really know what that is. I heard Tara talking about it, so I downloaded it. I haven't really tried it yet, but I don't really even know what to say about it because I don't even know what it is. Then scrolling over to the next page, I have the Places Near app, which is really helpful when I'm in like the city or places where I'm not really familiar and I want to find like a cute restaurant to eat at, because it tells you like coffee shops, or what else does it tell you? You can do restaurants, coffee shops, movie theaters, malls, grocery stores, banks, gas stations, literally anything. They have so many options to choose from. It's really helpful if you're not familiar with where you are. I have the American Airlines app because whenever I fly, the majority of the time at least, I fly American Airlines, so it's nice because I can check like the status of my flight and what gate I'm at through this app, and I really like that. Then I have Lyft, which is another app kind of like Uber. It's another private taxi service. And then the last one that I have is Eventbrite, which I don't use that often, but it is what BeautyCon puts their tickets on. So if I do have like tickets that I have to get for a certain event, I can like go through that app. Skip over the photo editing and make that one last. So let's go into the next one, which is kind of like my social folder. In here I have my Tumblr, which if you guys want to follow me on Tumblr, I never really advertise my Tumblr at all, but it's just Miss Malayan 14. I use it like occasionally, probably like 3 times a week, so if you guys want to, you can follow me on there and you can ask me questions if you want to. I know a lot of people ask me anonymous questions on there because they feel more comfortable doing that. And I also have my Pinterest, which I'm starting to get into Pinterest. I really want to get into it because I feel like it's really cool and everything, so you guys can also follow me on there. My username is Miss Malayan 14. Next app that I have is my Snapchat, which you guys should all add me on Snapchat because I'm getting really into Snapchat and like snapping things constantly on there and adding them to my story. So my username on Snapchat is Miss Malayan 14. So if you guys want to, feel free to add me on Snapchat so that way you can see like what I'm up to at all points of the day, every day. Then I have Vine, which I rarely use, and then the last app I have is the Pump Up app. My username on there is also Miss Malayan 14. If you guys want to, you can follow me, see what I'm up to with my fitness. So that is everything in the social folder. The other 2 apps that I have that are outside of folders, I don't know why I have them outside of folders, it kind of bugs me, but I have the Countdown app, which is really fun because it lets me count down to certain events that I'm going to, and then the last one that I have is Safari, which is pretty self-explanatory. On the bottom row of my phone, I have like the most used things. I have the actual phone app. You wouldn't even call it an app. The phone? And then I have my messages on the far right, and then in the 2 middle ones I have my Twitter and my Instagram. I am constantly using both of these. Twitter, I tweet out at least like 5 times a day. You guys should follow me on there if you want to, if you have a Twitter. And then the other one that I have is Instagram, which I am just full on obsessed with Instagram. I love constantly taking pictures like for possible Instagram posts, and I really like how my Instagram is looking lately, so if you guys want to, you can feel free to follow me on there. This is the only one that I have a different username than all my other ones. It is Molly Bales. I'll have all of my social networks linked down below also. Okay, now getting into the photo editing apps that I use. This is gonna be pretty basic because I only really use like 1 or 2 apps, but I thought I would share them with you guys because I use a different one that I feel like most people use. This app that I have is PicFrame, which I never really use. It does come in handy sometimes if I do possibly want to do a collage. They have a ton to choose from and it's really a simple app. It's very basic, so I like PicFrame. The next app that I have is SquareReady, which people used to use when they did like the white border theme on Instagram, but now I use it if I have a picture that maybe isn't fitting into a square. So I just select a photo that isn't in square form, or maybe sometimes it would be in square form, but I just don't want it to look like that. This is kind of hard to explain, but you can like shrink your photo a little bit or move it over to the side. And then instead of having a color on the side of your photo, you can click like the hard, normal, or soft settings. So it creates kind of like a duplicate of the photo that you already had in the background, but just blurred out a little bit. It's really hard to explain, but it looks very cool, I think, on certain photos, so that's why I still have SquareReady. Then I have the reflection app, which I'm not going to get into. It's pretty self-explanatory. It just gives a reflection of a photo. Now, my all-time favorite editing app is PicFX. Everyone else uses VSCO Cam, however you pronounce it, but I don't like that one. I like PicFX much more. So after I pick a photo, the only section of this app that I use is the PFX film settings, and I go through and normally I do either one of the first two, or sometimes I'll do PFX 15 or PFX 15X. Those are like the 4 things that I use, and sometimes I combine 2 of them to get a certain look, and this is all I use to edit my Instagram pictures for the most part. Yeah, I just use that app, and it's really nice and really easy. All you have to do is click save to camera roll after, and you're good. I never use the fisheye lens or the A Beautiful Mess app. To be honest, I just never use them. Then the last app I wanted to tell you guys about is an app called Facetune, which this is really cool because you can blur your face on it if you really wanted to. I don't normally do it that much, but the thing that I really like about it is you can whiten your photos, or if you have a photo where you are the main focal point, so like say this was like my photo right now, it allows you to blur out the background and it makes your iPhone look so much like higher quality than it actually is. I've done that on a few photos in the past and everyone's like, oh my god, your iPhone quality is amazing, and it's not my iPhone at all, it's this app. Another thing that you can also do on this app is use the details section, which can make your photos look a lot clearer if you want them to. Another part that I really like is the whiten section, which you can use to take any white part of your photo and just make it look 10 times brighter. In my opinion, it looks so much better when you do this to white sections because it just looks brighter. I think it's definitely worth however much it is. I don't really know for sure, but I love using it. Guys, so that is everything that is on my iPhone. I have nothing else to show you guys, no hidden apps or anything. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you did, and also thumbs up this video if you are excited because my next video is going to be my What's on My iPad video, which has also been requested so much lately, so get excited. If we could get this video to 5,000 thumbs up, that would be amazing. I'm challenging you guys, let's see if we can do it. Also, before I forget, I'm trying to vlog like as much as I possibly can for my second channel. I don't know if by the time this video goes up, if my first vlog will be up, but I'm starting vlogging and I really want to get into it, so if you guys want to, feel free to subscribe to my vlog channel. It's More Molly Ann. I will have it linked down below for you guys, but yeah, I'm trying to upload more on it, so if you want to, go subscribe so that way you can see the other part of my life. Love you guys so much, and I will talk to you again very soon in my next video. Bye! It's a double truth, it hit me hard. A broken heart is all I have now, but some things are better left unsaid.